I'm here with Fishkin from SEO Moz, and he's about to go up and speak to the conference here at IDSD 2011, and we're really happy to have you here today, Rand. Thanks for coming out.
My pleasure, Ryan. Good to be with you.
Yeah. So Rand actually is one of my favorite speakers. He has some really great tangible things you can take away, and really looking forward to hearing your talk today. What are some things, some trends that you're seeing happen in the search space this year as compared to what you talked about last year?
Yeah, I think this is actually a really interesting year for search. We've got two big things going on right now. Number one, I think that Google and Bing are continuing to evolve, and both of them are challenging the other on this idea of being an answer engine as opposed to just a list of links engine. Right. Now, I have my own opinions about whether that's a good or bad thing. I kind of would like to see a list of links, but yeah, that's my preference. And the second thing is a lot of search data, social data, making its way into the search algorithms and making its way directly into the results. So for example, you do a search and you are logged into Facebook and Twitter, you'll see annotations and you'll see results that have been tweeted by your friends, by the people that you follow. You'll see things that have been shared on Facebook by those friends, ranking higher up in the results because they've been shared by your friends, and you'll see who shared it and how many times. Bing's doing it with Facebook, Google's doing it with Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Yelp, Quora, and Yahoo, I think. So a lot of social stuff making its way in.
Can you talk to us a little bit about the changes with Google, with the +1 coming out?
Yeah.
What does that mean for search and for SEO?
So not a ton with this initial launch, but I think over time what it suggests to me is, Google is using the Facebook share data, the Facebook like data, the Twitter tweet data in their algorithms pretty heavily at this point, and I think they don't want to be reliant on third parties that they don't own and control. So the +1 is a way for them to say, hey, can we get those same types of signals being shared back to us? And I think they have a good value proposition around it versus other efforts like Buzz and Wave and Orkut and some of these other ones, which is if you start +1ing websites or web pages, Google will learn what you like and give you better results. So it's, hey, I mean, who wouldn't +1 things so that every time I do a search on Google, they'll learn what I like and don't like? I think that's pretty solid, actually.
What are some simple things that businesses can put into practice in the SEO or search space that they can just roll out right away? What are some of the most important things that companies miss that they should be doing?
I think one of the biggest things that a lot of companies do, particularly in search, is that they dream up, hey, we've done some keyword research, we figured out that this person is searching for hotels San Diego, let's make a page about hotels in San Diego and we'll have 500 words of unique content and some photos. Rather than saying, how do we make the absolute best, most shareable page about hotels in San Diego? Like, what would Ryan and John and Rand all share with all of their friends? What would they tweet about? It would have to be something weird and unique and different. And people don't go through those steps and they don't jump over those hurdles. But if you do, you can win in search, you can win in social, you win at all of marketing.
And they're all intertwined nowadays, correct?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time to speak with us today, Rand, and good luck with your talk. And we always appreciate you coming down and speaking with us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you.
Cheers.
All right.